Where were you yesterday? I mean, it's unclear where I was. There was love, and honestly, it ended. It seems it ended for both of us.
Living like this doesn't work for me or her. I'm not scared of losing her anymore.
She's not ready to continue with
She
him.
switched to a woman. Do you get me? Just pack your things and leave now. I have so much hatred for this person. She moves on well. She doesn't care about anything. We could watch a movie tonight.
Look at you. If you like the young man, you can be honest. So please don't think for me.
Hell? Are you saying I betrayed you? You love her, we all know that. I'm saying this for the last time,
I will never get back with Maxime, I see.
Honestly, I might even sleep with someone now.
I'm breaking up. He immediately brings a girl to the shared
take it, I say. Why
apartment.
can't you take it?
You need
I'm preparing.
housing. Stop bothering me just once more. No, he didn't stay there overnight. I sensed he was back because I felt someone kissing me. I don't want to compromise myself. I don't want any conversation.
Are you feeling regret? Of course I regret it. Regret raising my hand? We need to address the aggression. I'm already doing that.
I hit her.
She imagined that you made something up.
Don't you want to share anything?
What does that
Mean? About that new communication, for instance?
Sergei wrote?
I'm sorry for hurting him. Please forgive me. I advise you to love. I'm sorry. Are you not normal? Please forgive me. Forgive me, please. You'll always be the best for me, the only one. I ask you questions. I talk to you. I say, Katya, stay with me. Talk. Put your phone away.
Hello, I'm Olga Orlova, and this is the TV project Dom 2 New Life. Elena Rakimova suspects Maxim Zarakovich of infidelity. He didn't return to the filming location yesterday and spent the night with artist Nastya Vo. Igor Grigoriev also spent the night with friends, refusing to continue with Katya Kvashnikova. What's happening with the guys? We'll find out today.
The 7,347th day of our TV project has begun. Nastya Vo chose Maxim Zarakovich among all the participants for her new music video, while Elena Rakimova waited for her boyfriend on the lawn with an uneasy heart, suspecting that there might be explicit scenes in the video.
I haven't received a single message yet. Did he really not write anything? Well, he immediately got to work at all.
No, just forget about her. No one else, just him.
As soon as he took off his clothes, she made her decision. Max keeps undressing and undressing. He can't be stopped.
Despite his promise, Maxim never returned to the perimeter. It's uncertain if the couple can maintain their relationship, as Elena decided to end things with Max for good overnight.
I couldn't sleep at all until 3. Then Ibarov called me at night. He said he wouldn't come. Don't wait for him. Because Maxim decided to tell him. And somehow I fell asleep quickly, without any thoughts. I woke up early, cried a bit. But I got myself together.
Choose any apartment and sleep until morning, however you like. In the morning, you'll charge the car battery and head home. Why should I go home to sleep in a men's room or argue with a little dog?
Max, where were you yesterday?
As if it's unclear where I was yesterday.
No, really. I'm saying from my side. Elena waited for you all day until 4 o'clock. We talked, and I asked her if she was sure you'd be there by 4. She said, yes, definitely. He will be there at 4. We communicated. He texted me. At 4, she was here, meaning she went out, bought something, prepared something, but you were nowhere to be found. Not at 4, I'm saying. It'll definitely be at Lobnoy. Again, nothing at Lobnoy.
Yes, that's how it turned out.
Why didn't you at least...
Listen, for me, it was that the filming would be, like, not long... not long, but this process dragged on so much that they filmed so many videos.
I should have at least told her, Alina, I'm late. I'll be there for the seminar.
Yes, Sasha, I'll be late. I'll wait, I'll check.
I'm not
I'll be
arguing with
late. I'm not even sleeping. I didn't know when I'd be back. I had no idea. And so what we filmed, I mean, we were all ready. I saw off the operators. We saw off the operators. Nastya went to talk to her friend, who is the owner of the apartments where we filmed. And so I went to the car, but I didn't find anyone because I had no signal. My phone was dead. I approached the car, pressed the button, and it went click, 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 and that's it. The battery died.
Why not
the battery
sleep
died.
at home? Why didn't you warn me? Why didn't
Why
you
did he
warn
sit
me that
down?
you were visiting?
Let's go over it again. So, look, I wrote that we're sitting at the table. We're at the table. What was
Honestly,
written?
we could have gone home for dinner. Or I could have said, Alina,
No,
please come
no.
over. We're here with the
That's it.
guys. We'll...
I was planning to go home. I definitely needed to pick up the car. I had to get it. We were figuring this out. We went to the car wash, but it was closed. So what did we come to? We came to...
Well, probably what we should have come to a long time ago, and that's it. What? Well, different people. You know, how can I say? We've been deciding this for a long time. And it seems to me, as I said, this was the last piece of the puzzle. When it comes to the word distance to the end.
Oh,
distance. The parting has happened. That's how I see it. So,
the last half hour, you don't really decide on words?
puzzle.
Lori, listen, well,
I think-
I can't manage. It's still not that problem. All of this situation...
is definitely
yeah.
not right. No, that's not the issue
You've been thinking
at
about
all.
this for a while, right? For sure.
It's not about that. Well, he didn't come. I don't know. I don't even want to deal with it. To find out why, how, it doesn't matter anyway. There are other reasons we're breaking up and don't fit together, I think. He came today. What time? Well, maybe an hour ago he showed up here, right? He just walked in. Just passed by. I didn't say hi. He didn't say hi. That's it. We're strangers.
No, well,
That's it.
what about it? Lena and I said you were wrong about this, and this. First, you didn't warn her. Second, she's a girl, you know. I cooked and waited until 4 o'clock. You could have said you would be late, but you didn't say anything at all. And she took it upon herself to message me. I said, no, wait, she already wrote to you. After you didn't show up last night, the truth remains.
I have my own truth. It's not even about the video. I didn't even make those clips anymore. You see, it's not about some girl. This is his life now. I just fell in love with Maxim for other qualities. The ones I've always mentioned, absolutely. Maxim is the kind of person who will break through mountains, all obstacles. He will get to you. He will come. He doesn't stay away. I was wrong. I regret to say that I was mistaken, and I realized that Maxim is just some story. There was love, but honestly, it has ended. It seems to have ended on both sides. There's nothing left to hold on to. This situation has only added to it. Not that it added, but it really pushed us to separate.
Well, yes,
Yes, I
think
believe
that
it's not a problem.
There aren't
It's
any
just...
issues. He went off to film videos, and...
We took a week. We had a late-night talk. We spoke very calmly. We were lying on the bed and said, let's break up. He said, let's break up. So we both came to this conclusion. Everything was clearly on the decline. I realized that apparently we wouldn't reach anything good. It's good that this situation happened. I feel that he just arrived. From our messages, I understood that the old Maxim was gone because the responses were indifferent. They told me, yes, I'm ready to break up myself. I want this. I want to do what I want. In general, I felt like a different person after yesterday. Well, so be it. And it's good that it seems to be this way. Because I finally understand everything for myself. Why didn't you invite Elena? You could have suggested
When
it to her.
should I talk if she's throwing mud at me?
I'm stuck.
I'm staying.
With?
Staying there.
I have issues. Please come.
We can sit together.
A lot could have been done, but when they start saying contradictory things, well, not really contradictory, just different words, I find it boring to reply. Because I see she's upset, she's on edge, and I don't need that. She has her truth, I have mine. She writes that we broke up, that I cheated. Yeah, damn it, I didn't even have that. Neither from her side nor from mine that we could somehow get closer or anything like that. I didn't show anyone signs of love or confess anything, just on video.
My dear, when you posted the video by the car, I was really surprised that you took a girl like Mash. The fact
that you didn't cheat, right? I get it, I guess. Well, I'll believe that, in any case, knowing you. But here's the question. Her mind. And now you prove that you didn't cheat. You didn't come to stay overnight. Honestly, I'm not proving anything to anyone.
I'm not going to. You understand what I'm saying, right? You won't prove anything to her. I'm not going to prove anything to anyone. I understand, even in my current view, when I was driving and thinking about this, if we reconcile, she will mirror me. She will mirror me. And I really don't need that. Honestly, I'm serious. No tricks, no hints. I wanted to call everyone at night, but who did I call? I called the first one, Ilya, who actually gave me the apartment. I have one question.
Did you see you were alone there?
Yes, and here.
Your sister lives with her little one? Just a question. From Kutuzov to Polyana, 25,
Look,
to Masha?
the match.
The car. You still ditched her? She stood all night. She stood. Another question.
Another question, look, at least I was in the cartoon.
And at least, another question. I was driving.
Question, look, you take the phone, call a taxi. I just talked about Lena. Does it cost 500 rubles? Look, I just talked about Lena, but after Lena started pouring it on me and saying, I don't want to be with you anymore and don't want anything to do with you. Sleep, man, better not come at all. And she keeps writing to me, further, further, further. I'm just putting the phone away. I don't want to. I'll keep chatting.
No, he didn't stay there. I felt he came because I felt someone kissing me. I don't want to step over myself. I don't want any dialogue.
Are you regretting something? Of course I regret. Regret raising my hand.
I hit her in her pride and she made something up. What did you make up?
Something needs to be done with aggression.
I'm already doing that, living like we do. Well, it doesn't work for me and it doesn't work for her.
The night before, Igor Grigoriev and Ekaterina Kvashnikova were set to go to friends, but yet another spat led to a physical altercation, and the guys fought again.
When I went somewhere, what was that?
Oh, you're shouting. Igor, don't do that.
What?
Igor calmed down.
That's it. Well, damn it, I'll write it off. I finished both of them. Oh, you, damn it.
You're a rapist. Ultimately, Igor left alone to meet up while Katya was left crying in the clearing. Why did you come back?
At night? Uh-huh. Poor Katya was so upset yesterday. She sat there because of him. Tigran, did he write to you directly? Did he call you? What time is he coming from whom? What time is he coming in his jacket? In and out of the room. In and out of the room. Is that how she walked? She walked.
How do I respond to him about that? I mean, who? Well, generally, I say about his behavior. I just arrived, and she was already asleep. I woke him up, we talked. Well, no, she was asleep. I just kissed her and sat a little longer before going to bed.
Oh, so he didn't stay the night? No, he didn't stay there. I felt that he had come because I felt someone kissing me, but I immediately fell asleep. She didn't give me any response. I didn't push him away or anything, but... And in the morning he came up to me as if nothing had happened, like hi, and hugged me. And I, to be honest, am a forgiving person. But given what happened yesterday, well, I don't know. For me, it's not a trivial matter, you know? I can't take it as we just had a fight, right? Yes, for me, it's not just a quarrel. So, what do you think you'll do? Honestly, I feel that way again where I don't want to decide anything. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk. But I know there's a need for it. So, will you talk? Will you communicate? Well, I'm not ready right now. I really don't want to. It's like I have to step over myself. I don't want to do that. I don't want anything.
After yesterday, do you regret anything? Of course I regret it. About raising my hand?
Yeah, it wasn't so much about the pain, but it was just wrong towards her, 100%. You raised your hand after she started screaming, just that. Well, for me, it's not just that. No, I mean, she...
Just different information.
I wrote yesterday that I really regret not explaining to the girl how to communicate with me over the past 3 months. She got all worked up again yesterday, bro. We had plans with the guys and her. We didn't leave on time and she started whining about not staying overnight and what about this and who's that. Man, you know, asking unnecessary questions, and honestly, you know what could have been avoided. We have a communication issue. This could have been avoided. I would have just ignored it and we would have left quietly. But I asked her, Katya, don't you want to go? With that attitude, really, we didn't leave. I'm taking those questions personally, you know. It's frustrating, you know. She started thinking I'm betraying her or something. Some jealousy from some girl again. Anyway.
Yesterday, every day. Do you have free time? Rest? Well, it's really different. Very. She's a homebody. She likes to stay in and doesn't like to go out. And you're like, you went to a club. No, really.
Comments. She doesn't like that stuff. What do you mean she doesn't like it? Well, listen. I want to take her out every day. She loves meditation, yoga, all
that. I'm not overwhelming.
She knows the guys.
She explains it. She explains it more often. You think that after 3 months together, she'll understand everything. What? I just feel it. When I
asked, do you want to go to an event you like? She was like, well, you know, I'm taking the lead. I said we've been together for 3 months.
She really wanted to go.
At first she was like, I don't know.
Just because she thought it would be an overnight stay and she didn't want to stay overnight, it's a question we often discuss on social media. What are people saying to me? Not many people talk about, oh my God, what a disaster there. They posted a video yesterday and it really looks like such a mess. But I wasn't really like that. I mean, I was just more hurt. Naturally, as a girl, I started to make a big deal out of it.
What of his answer about how he's raising you?
I don't quite get this story. Maybe it upset me too. I thought, you really see me as a kid. Like a little girl you want to raise. I don't like it. Well, read it.
Igor,
Did you read what I wrote to understand what he meant? Well, read it. Do you have your phone? Yes. Read it. I hit her pride. She made it up. I lacked the patience to be wiser. I regret not being able to explain it to you. No need to shout for no reason and talk to them like that. None of us are really listening to each other. What do you mean she made it up? She made this up? I didn't get it, honestly. Maybe I hurt her pride. What did you make up? I don't know what I made up.
You need to address your aggression, huh? You need to do something about your aggression.
I'm already working on it. Listen, I'll tell you, I just need, you know, not with aggression, but with patience. My patience is really poor. I can't keep ignoring things.
Yelling or whatever. Breaking, throwing, tossing. That's already... You need to take action. Well, that's extreme. Yes, I get it. But it can escalate. And then you'll have an apartment, God willing. Or over there. Even if you're together. Let's talk about why are we discussing me. Let's focus on...
And you have a...
Very serious communication issue. Is that bothering her too?
Hello, I'm Yana Fedkevich, and you're watching Dom to Love in Big City. Yesterday, the team gave Kirill Karlanov and Alexei Goryachiy an ultimatum. If they don't find partners, they'll leave the project. Can the guys handle this, or will they end up back at square one? We'll find out today. Good morning, boys. If only I had... How's your mood?
I'd like to...
Sleep a bit more.
No, really, we didn't get...
Enough sleep.
I don't know, we were thinking...
So? What have your thoughts come up with?
Well, nothing new. We'll keep searching.
If only we knew where to look.
Ideas,
It just
options,
seems to me that
impressions.
when you're looking for something and find nothing, it somehow just comes to you.
So you're sitting on the couch
waiting?
waiting for her to come?
Why not? I could be outside. We could be talking outside right now.
Just sitting on a bench, right? Near the house. No?
Well, let's...
Here are your suggestions. I want you to take the initiative in your strong, masculine hands.
Right now, the girls are writing, but honestly, I wouldn't want to try anyone from those who are messaging.
Honestly, I'm afraid of social media because you chat with them and then you invite them. The expectations and reality are completely different.
All right. We no longer trust social networks, so I suggest we go somewhere.
Let's head to Apatriki. I feel like you don't even have all this. Honestly, it seems like nonsense to me. All those...
Of course, that's not the point.
Videos. I think jealousy isn't really about that at all. It seems to me that it's been brewing for a long time. You've had arguments, right? Listen, we were sorting things out. Elena said that you even suggested to her that...
Listen, we talked calmly. And I clearly pointed out that living the way we do doesn't work for me or for her. But I understand in my own mind that I haven't done anything right now, honestly, in my eyes, in my understanding, that could have led, for example, to a breakup. Elena is getting worked up, inventing things for herself, conducting some kind of investigation. Her paranoia kicks in. I feel innocent. Honestly, I just don't
understand why she was so upset specifically because of Maxim. We walked around all day, everything was fine. Yesterday she saw Maxim coming out
The
of...
girls
Dear
understood
Maxim.
the situation yesterday. Even Klava
Last
called me
night,
last
someone
night, and
called
everyone
and-
was calling. When there are some... It's really not normal for girls. So right now, it's not about me, but still. Understand her too, that you had a similar situation. She felt uncomfortable as well. She even cried about it yesterday.
Oh, Lena started to joke, like, what if I go topless? Like, seriously. I said,
yes,
well,
I said,
women and men have different topless situations,
I
sorry.
told you. I already
said it
mentioned
yesterday. Let's
go
take
check
our
things
clothes
out
off
now.
and fine. I'll be shirtless and you will be too. Then we'll look fine. Well, guys usually walk around shirtless. It's common here.
Guys, you
would,
walk around
for
naked at the beach in
instance, talk to
swimsuits?
you.
Oh my, of course, guys, you all walk around naked
I
at the
left
beach.
you here alone. She trusts you there and all that. And at that moment, you go to other girls and dance for them. When a girl is far away, she starts to overthink. It's normal.
Please
So you
stop
see that she felt uncomfortable.
I understand
realize
it
she
was
felt uncomfortable.
unpleasant.
She
I
felt-
apologized. If I offended you, belittled you, or hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. It likely affected her, Slava, not Yana. And it's like I've positioned myself as alias Svobodny
Men at a
because all the
distance
other guys
act
were...
freely around
I don't know
other
what you mean.
girls. We talked about this yesterday. We saw the video, right?
But again, I'm saying, looking at it from another perspective, neither Klava nor Yana theoretically can have any intrigue between us.
We know, Vadim.
Ugh, Lena, where are we?
We
Well,
know.
we're watching, so
I'll
what? I'll
explain it to you. When you should, for instance, a girl is flying back to you, you're there, I don't know. At night, you should be at home sleeping. It's like a girl is flying to you on a plane. You should be at home, but at that moment, you're with other girls and dancing for them. More surprises, some other things, right? And it's really weird for girls. Many men might say it's normal, but for girls, believe me, it's very unpleasant. Let's say it this way,
I played
to put it
billiards.
mildly. But I'm sure if we did the same thing, they would react the same way. Even worse. Everything would be a mess here.
What's your name? Luana. No way.
I arrive and Ilya is with Kirill and whoever else is hot. And he's sinking, swimming, and doing surprises. He doesn't care about me.
In short, Lena only cares about situations that people talk about. If you keep talking to me like that, I won't talk to you. I never said once. Neither are you lying, nor you. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm not bending over. It was a setup for the video. I'm saying I
And
understand
Yana
that
was
maybe
aware
this...
of this video. So she wasn't kept in the dark. And it wasn't a surprise for her.
Yana doesn't know anything at all.
You can agree with me that when you're friends with girls, you trust them. You know they can joke around, sometimes even in a joyful way. They communicate perfectly. Your men interact with your friends. That's one thing. But when it comes to Yana, you don't even know who she is. Of course. You have no idea what kind of girl she is. She's not your friend at all. There were no relationships between you, and the man who should be home at night is with others. If you hadn't danced topless, I think questions would still come up. If...
We went into that room, I don't know. We filmed those two unfortunate videos for about 20 minutes. That's it. Someone is involved.
We danced earlier. We don't know because the videos, as we understand, are filmed for days. You get it? Over a day to leave at 9 in the morning. Over a day listening to clips.
5,
1,
come
2,
on,
3,
come
4.
on.
Well,
Faces!
When you're shooting a clip, and it's completely different when you need to shoot 10 little videos for social media.
What's your name?
6, 7, 8.
Luana. No way.
Well, she...
Beautiful smile, Luana. Your name is Alexi.
Very nice.
Hi, what's your name?
Very nice. I'm Yulia.
There, Yulia. Well, Yulia already, it's nice.
Is that you? Quiet.
Quiet.
Why are you out?
We're searching for our destinies.
That's it.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7. Just wait. He might take off his shirt and you can see him up close.
Right
Aren't
now.
you shy? Look. What are you afraid of? Oh my.
6, 7, right.
Yeah, can you demonstrate a bit more?
There's plenty.
So...
Wow.
No, you didn't do it.
For simplicity, for 2 spots.
Yes. Oh, that's nice. Wow. And show your kiss mark. How do I show it? It's on my back. Well, just a little like this. Well, I'm fine. A bit. I can only show that it starts here and ends there.
What do you have?
Oh, I have a lot. Shoulder
have them?
blades. No.
Don't you like tattoos? Why? Julia.
What's going on?
Very beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
I have them too.
Well, I don't know. Let's take this one. Well, right now.
I was watching you walk by.
There are many beautiful girls in Moscow.
Well, yeah, but sometimes personalities just don't match. Sometimes it's just too much. They want to leap over men's heads. Let's say it like that.
In what way?
In every way, they intrude where they shouldn't, start dictating their own rules and so forth.
Well, you just need to
How will
know
you become an
to
actress?
negotiate.
That's a problem with being unprepared, a real issue.
So you need to learn.
I don't want to play the role of mom and dad. I need a confident woman whom I can guide, and she will move forward with me.
It seems the opposite. Women should be guided.
Well, I mean, the energy is similar. Naturally, a woman guides me to keep me spiritually charged. Of course. And then, a man is like a driving force, right?
Why didn't he just bring you up to speed? What happened here and there? My battery died, my phone died. I'm gonna eat here now. Here's a person, here I am eating. I always do this. Often even Lena tells me that I record too many videos, like I'm sitting there with the girls. But I do this because, for example, some of my friends or a certain group, I record that these are the people. Here I am sitting like everything is okay. We're not naked or anything. Then I go home from there. On the contrary, I try to show my path.
You're going home.
Situations can vary. Overall, I also allow myself to stay overnight somewhere. But I need to explain and say that I'm sleeping in this bed.
Where are we anyway?
Because
in 2 different cities. We're in the same city. You can come home at
we
night.
can come over. I can say, Ilian, I want to stay. They left some apartments for me, like Maxim said. Yes, I can stay.
Honestly, I really don't care. I mentioned that I love a person who is like this, like that, like this, and like that. I appreciate these and those qualities.
6, 7, 6,
Sadly,
7, 6,
I
7,
made a
6,
mistake.
7, 6, 7,
For
6.
me, Maxim was the kind of person who would travel through mountains and distances to reach any point in the world. He saw himself that way. I was wrong, and maybe it's my fault for being nervous. Both of us made a mistake, I agree. Well, we decided to split, so I don't care about new people. I'm just curious about who he was with last night, who he hugged in bed, who he...
Oh, Ilian, what are you making up?
Honestly, I'm not interested, really.
Imagine if he called you and said, dude, it's more convenient for me to do it this way. My phone's out of battery, my car's out of juice. They provided me with an apartment. Ilian,
They gave me
all right,
apartments,
I'll stay overnight in the
okay,
Loma.
I'll stay here
come
tonight.
tomorrow.
What? Okay, I'll stay here tonight
Would
and
he
come
have done
tomorrow.
that for you or not?
He could have said, let's stay here together, relax together. Well, this is my thing.
This could be sorted out, but if they hadn't started messaging me and driving me nuts about sending things, talking at night and so on, that would be a different matter. Even if, for instance, I asked Nastya when I said, let's call a taxi for this, which, to smoke.
Yeah.
The car?
We could have taken you
Okay.
home. You could have woken up in the morning, started the car, and left. But you
Like
gave up.
healthy Indians, we are Indians.
We are.
To be alone in an apartment, to be in any apartment, so that in the morning I could grab the jump starter, start the car, and go.
Guys, well, the person didn't have such apartments. I'm very glad he enjoyed living in such a place. I'm glad he's happy living in that apartment. I hope he aims to earn enough so he doesn't just have a girl for one night, but can support himself. How do you feel about the fear of going somewhere with Igor? This has been going on since the past. We even discussed it with Igor, but I didn't really open up about many things. In my previous relationships, you know, you open a door expecting nothing bad, and then you see a picture that just shocks you. I saw my ex kissing someone and touching someone else. Those kinds of stories happened. Did your father suspect anything? Yes, I didn't expect that at all. They treated me like I was perfect. But those stories existed. I took a long time to let this go. It took me a whole year to move on from this story. I thought I had moved on, but the fear that it could happen again still lingers within me. Honestly, I realize that what you think and imagine can become real. Why do you think Igor is cheating on you? The fact that Igor returned to the field suggests he... Because I would really react strongly if he hadn't come. I don't think it's a coincidence. I believe our relationship matters to him. My feelings matter. And he decided not to break everything completely and came back.
Yanochka, I don't know what distracts you from his reading.
But
I want to share our wonderful
right now,
successes.
I'm losing the plot. It's in the details.
Or, yes, no, overall, we had a pretty good time. There were several acts in the hall, and we met some girls. Strangely enough, in this weather, we found someone.
You see, many are visitors from different cities, just here to hang out, chat, and do other things. Well, we met and talked, and you see, the point is they are from different cities. They were nice, and almost everyone came up to us.
So
Where?
let's summarize. Is it
How
easier
can
to
I
meet people on
observe?
social networks or in the street?
On social media, it's more convenient and simpler for everyone because a person is alone at home or sitting somewhere feeling calm. No one is filming them or bothering them. A person, as I see myself, is alone with their thoughts and expresses themselves differently without fear or something else. In real life, when you meet someone, even after chatting or messaging, everything feels a bit different. If I, for instance, stay the same as I am, people can feel shy or something. In other words, they don't say everything they mean.
I'm not sure you remain the same as you are. Many women have noticed, the ones who visited you, right? That you seem a bit different. I mean,
It might
there's
depend
something...
on them. You know?
Do you trust Igor? Honestly, yes. Even yesterday, he was out until late with friends, and I didn't overthink it. I wasn't paranoid, I wasn't scared, I wasn't anxious, which is how I used to be. With Igor, it's not like that. I can feel jealous. I'm very possessive, just like he is, by the way. But with him, I don't have that paranoia. Still, that fear is there. No, I think Igor hasn't crossed any personal boundaries. He really hasn't, and I think you should talk to him about those things that are bothering you too, so that he gives you confidence, and he can give you that confidence so you won't be paranoid and won't make things up later. I also think you two will reconcile by evening. I don't know. I'm more focused on that situation with the aunt, not on what he did or who he was with, but what happened with the aunt. That's what really matters to me.
She just hit you.
I wouldn't call it a hit, but I still don't want it to be like that. For me, that kind of story doesn't work.
I didn't even expect morning talks because I just know Katya. Plus, I realized I messed up a lot yesterday and said too much. The strategy was to slowly approach her, to hug and kiss her. Each time I felt her rejection, and I totally understood it. I didn't expect any conversation, because deep down it's hard for me to handle rejection. It's tough for me to reach out and battle my pride, and it's really hard, honestly.
You cried yesterday, and I really saw how much you were struggling with this. Let's talk about it from the very beginning.
Yeah, I just couldn't handle this topic because I saw it while on the runway, meaning I was about to take off. And then I saw that video where Vadim is dancing half naked alongside lonely boys, surprising a lonely girl. I was just shocked. And yeah, he probably doesn't understand the scale of this problem. I see it as yet another performance that shows he doesn't care about me. He positions himself as just another lonely boy, and that really hurts me.
It touches me, it really does, because how can this be? I just left. Yes, I can imagine seeing that on the runway and the whole flight when you're out of touch without internet, just going over it in your head and worrying about it. Okay. On the other hand, those were the original rules of your joint game. He always runs away and you always chase him. You have to either accept that or change the rules of the game.
Well, as I understood, entering this relationship again, yes,
Once
for
again.
the umpteenth time that our... So, the game rules will shift, Vadim's side. Yes, he minimizes this issue when we, well, obviously men should
Naturally.
blow it out of proportion, right? Well, I gathered that men don't see this as a problem at all. How is that possible?
Let's go.
Carousel. Meow, meow, meow. Are you...
Being filmed? Sitting.
Oh, Dad, what's up above?
On parachutes. That's it, he needs to nibble.
Wow, incredible!
You're already an actor.
What? You smiled, right? Just a
Yes.
little one. Smile, smile more.
He smiles, it's adorable. He barks. And at the mirror,
They open
it's so
up
funny,
evenly.
right?
The sound
When-
is totally empty. Huh?
With his
you
mouth.
Can crawl
Well,
down.
the teeth, it's
not
funny.
both.
It's funny without teeth. But soon he'll get them. How old is he now? 3 months? 4? He's already 5. Oh wow, teeth are coming soon. His teeth are bothering him. Time flies, doesn't it? Really fast. Vika just had him, and it's already 4 months. You mean it's already been 4 months?
Now it's 4.5, right?
So he'll start crawling soon?
In
The
2
girls
months.
will come soon.
Meow.
The
Did you
girls
crawl?
will come.
What? Did you crawl? Yes. Yes. All my kids crawled.
By 6 months, he was running around here in the field. At 6 months, yes.
Anyway, Lena only worries about what people say.
Lena works for the
That's it.
public.
She doesn't just work for the public, it's really important to her. I understand that and see it. It annoys me too.
Wait, wouldn't
For someone,
it
it's not about
bother
living their
you
life,
if I
but
posted a video like that and people started saying things like, "Oh, did Lena film her pants?" I wouldn't even
Of
count
course,
them.
of
Like
course,
that on
Vasya, if
social
I
media,
posted
you'd be
something-
unhappy. You get upset over smaller things I post. Do you post? Of course, you post too. Often,
well, you're
even when you
unhappy,
post.
so why shouldn't she be?
And what about you?
I'm unhappy right away. At least I explain why. She's unhappy like that after she just
Yeah, let her sit
remembered.
down. Well, what-
Oh, damn, Elena told me that Vadik filmed a bad reel. Oh, so now it's like, yes, that's right. I also apologize for that. I get it. It could have been uncomfortable. I'm saying I didn't intend anything bad. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I understand the concern that I might have presented myself as a free man. But I don't want to be in any restraints if there... had been some potential. I mean, at least if we had some kind of affair, or with Klava, or with, excuse me, God, Yana, then I might understand the complaint. That would just be amusing.
To sum it
There's
up,
nothing
I want
there.
to say that Maxim has been out partying, Igor has been out partying, the relationship is crumbling. You could be lovely, authentic, and great.
Why could we be, and there's such a couple?
Show me that. I look at Lena, I believe. I look at you,
That's
I don't
the
believe.
question.
What? Prove it. What? It's just that she seems serious about you while you seem not to care. You say, what's with
It's a
her?
whole different approach to life. I'm not looking for issues
Look,
with
there
her.
are two scenarios. Either you haven't met the right woman.
At 32?
Well, that's possible. That can happen, you know. Or you just find these relationships easy for whatever reason.
So should they be hard for me? They're easy. Your relationship is strange, very hard. Sure, of course it's easy. Of course I love Lulu. Of course we...
All right, forget the easy person and step into a tough life. That's it. Go ahead.
Regarding that photo on social media, I told you I don't like that picture. The one with the butt sticking out in the pool. I mean, seriously.
What? Did you lose it?
I
And I
have
have
to
a
say it clearly. What? Is something wrong with me?
Did I present myself as single, dancing for some guy? Don't take it to extremes.
No, every married couple posts a naked butt in the pool.
It wasn't naked.
Well, if it were, moderation would have blocked it. I think, okay, whatever, I posted it. I didn't even want to dwell on it, although it wasn't super pleasant either.
When he started being fussy, I was sitting with him thinking, God, how do I calm you down? I tried everything. Then I grabbed a book, but I thought, meow. I figured he wouldn't be interested in a book. He's still so little. I started showing him the book, and he just went quiet. I ended up flipping through the book for half an hour. And you think, what's that? He seemed fine with it. He's into reading now. What a smart one. Want kids, Cat? I see him, especially when I'm with him. And honestly, I realize that yes, I want that. But it's too soon for me. I had my first at 21. You're different. It's early for me. And how old are you? 21. What a lovely age for us, right?
I still need to have kids around 25 or 26.
By the way, I also plan to give birth at 26. Oh man, I'm turning 26 soon. No, I don't have a plan. Well, there's still time. Yeah.
If it weren't for the situation with Maxim, I'm sure we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Because you understand everything perfectly. And if Elena judges you too...
Was it or wasn't it? Selena, you're just being ridiculous. What's going on? There are no problems at all. I don't get it.
If you keep talking to me like this, I won't talk to you. I haven't said it once. It's not you being ridiculous. It's not you. So why? Are we some kind of savages? Should we fight with sticks and throw stones? Are we having a constructive conversation or just throwing insults? You're being ridiculous, fool, idiot. Crap on a stick, crap without a stick. This topic really annoys me and still does.
What topic?
Because you're not using your own head.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Maybe we should think about where the sticks come from?
Well, where do the sticks?
Where, Vadik? Seriously, there are no problems. Seriously, I shouldn't worry about women. Maybe we shouldn't act like fools here, huh? Otherwise, look at me. I'm some kind of idiot crying here for no reason. And you're all white and fluffy, never done anything. Just a little lost puppy, look at you, and I'm somehow putting you down here. Get a grip and tell yourself the truth, damn it. Yes, I was a jerk at some point. Yes, truly, I have earned all of this. I placed my trust, but it's not something that comes easily.
Annoying.
What do you have to do with this?
And what's Elena's role? Maybe I was a jerk at some point, but...
Elena?
Hey, Elena, didn't you raise this issue until I...
I'm done listening to this.
I'm not done listening to this. Now Lena will tell you it's not right and it'll blow up. Now Lena will say, no, Vadik, everything's fine,
I
I'm
hope
okay,
Elena
and you're
comes
acting
down
like...
soon and we'll confront you together. Girl is upset. Of course, she's not here. It shouldn't be like this, honestly.
Try it once. Say no. Elena,
No,
you're
Elena.
mistaken. Vadik did it right. Let's see her reaction.
You could say Vadik did it clearly, but that's impossible.
I just put myself in Lena's place right away, and I really wouldn't want to see such videos or have my guy leave and not come home. I really don't want that.
I also don't want a lot of things.
For example,
Don't you want to share anything? Like that new communication, for example?
Serioza wrote that he's...
Doing well, just, you know.
I'm sorry for hurting him. Please forgive me. Best wishes to you in love. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You will always be the best for me, the only one. I'll ask you questions. I'm asking you questions,
Katya,
talking.
stay with me. Asking, talking, saying, Katya, stay with me. Put your phone away. I was really afraid of losing Alina, but now, with what's happening, I'm not afraid to lose her anymore.
I'm not ready to go further with
She
him.
left for the women's
But
side.
I'm not going
You got it,
to.
Eileen? Pack up right now and go. I have so much hatred for this person. She's going on a good
This
note.
man
She doesn't care
suit
about
me,
anything.
and I won't be with him anymore. I can.
Can we watch a movie tonight?
Morning peace. If you like the young man, you can take the truth. So please don't think for me. Why do they think I'm not sane, and not because you jerk messed up our relationship? Meow.